This is gonna blow your mind! Today we're diving into some of the rarest and most unusual causes of death. Stay tuned as we uncover these morbid curiosities and medical mysteries. Have you ever heard of spontaneous human combustion or Kuru disease? These are just a few examples of bizarre and rare causes of death that we'll explore today. So sit back, relax, and prepare to be fascinated by these extraordinary and rare causes of death. Let's delve into the mysteries that make us question everything we know about life and death. Spontaneous human combustion, or SHC, is a phenomenon where a person seemingly bursts into flames without an external source of ignition. The rarity of SHC is staggering, with only around 200 reported cases worldwide since the 17th century. Some theories suggest that a chemical reaction within the body, perhaps involving acetone, could be responsible. Others believe that static electricity or even supernatural forces might play a role. Despite the mystery, one common factor in many SHC cases is the presence of an external ignition source, such as a cigarette, that might have been overlooked. However, this does not explain the rapid and intense burning that often leaves the rest of the surroundings untouched. The rarity and the dramatic nature of SHC continue to capture the imagination of the public and the scientific community alike. Kuru is a rare and fatal neurodegenerative disorder that was once prevalent among the Fore people of Papua New Guinea. The disease is caused by an infectious protein called a prion, which leads to the degeneration of brain tissue. Kuru was primarily spread through the practice of cannibalism, particularly the consumption of the brain tissue of deceased relatives during funeral rituals. The symptoms of Kuru include tremors, loss of coordination, and severe neurological decline, eventually leading to death. The decline of Kuru cases began when the Fore people ceased the practice of cannibalism in the late 1950s. Today Kuru is virtually non-existent, but it serves as a stark reminder of how cultural practices can influence the spread of disease. Understanding Kuru has helped scientists develop better diagnostic tools and safety measures to prevent the spread of these deadly prion infections. Water intoxication, also known as hyponatremia, occurs when an individual consumes an excessive amount of water in a short period, diluting the sodium levels in the blood. This imbalance can lead to swelling of the brain, seizures, and even death. A notable case of water intoxication occurred in 2007 when a Californian woman named Jennifer Strange participated in a radio contest called Hold Your Wee for a Wee. Contestants were required to drink large quantities of water without urinating. Tragically, Jennifer consumed too much water, leading to her untimely death within hours. Medical professionals recommend drinking water in moderation and paying attention to the body's signals of hydration. Awareness and education about the risks of water intoxication can prevent similar tragedies in the future. Laughing death, or fatal hilarity, is a rare cause of death that occurs when intense laughter leads to cardiac arrest or asphyxiation. One of the most famous cases is that of Chrysippus, a Greek philosopher who reportedly died from laughter after watching a donkey eat his figs. In more recent times, a Danish audiologist named Ole Benson died in 1989 from a heart attack triggered by uncontrollable laughter while watching a comedy film. Despite these cases, laughing death remains extremely rare and is often surrounded by myths and misconceptions. Understanding the physiological effects of laughter on the body can help demystify this unusual cause of death. It also underscores the need to balance humor and health, ensuring that laughter remains a source of joy rather than a risk. Autobrewery syndrome, also known as gut fermentation syndrome, is a rare medical condition where the body produces ethanol internally due to an overgrowth of yeast in the gut. This can lead to symptoms of intoxication without the consumption of alcohol, causing confusion and legal issues for those affected. Individuals with autobrewery syndrome often experience dizziness, fatigue, and impaired motor skills, similar to being drunk. Treatment typically involves dietary changes, antifungal medications, and probiotics to restore a healthy balance of gut bacteria. While autobrewery syndrome is incredibly rare, it highlights the complex relationship between our gut health and overall well-being. It also raises awareness about the importance of a balanced diet and the potential impact of gut microbiota on our health. Fatal insomnia is a rare and fatal genetic disorder that affects the thalamus, a part of the brain responsible for regulating sleep. The condition leads to a progressive inability to sleep, which eventually causes severe physical and mental deterioration, and ultimately death. The disorder is typically inherited and is caused by a mutation in the PRNP gene. The symptoms of fatal insomnia often begin in mid-adulthood and include difficulty sleeping, hallucinations, rapid weight loss, and dementia. The disease progresses rapidly, with most patients succumbing within a few months to a few years after onset. Fatal insomnia is a stark reminder of the critical importance of sleep for our health and well-being. Ongoing research aims to better understand this condition and develop potential treatments to prevent or mitigate its effects. Electrocution by lightning is a rare but deadly phenomenon that occurs when a person is struck by a lightning bolt. While the odds of being struck by lightning are extremely low, the consequences can be severe, often resulting in death or lifelong injuries. Lightning strikes can cause cardiac arrest, severe burns, and neurological damage. Survivors often experience long-term effects such as chronic pain, memory loss, and personality changes. One of the most famous is Roy Sullivan, a park ranger who survived 7 lightning strikes over his lifetime, earning him the nickname Human Lightning Rod. Understanding the risks and safety measures associated with lightning can help prevent these tragic incidents. Seeking shelter during thunderstorms and avoiding open fields or tall objects are simple yet effective ways to reduce the risk of being struck. Thanks for watching. If you found this video interesting, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more fascinating content on health and unusual phenomena. Stay safe and informed. We've explored some of the rarest and most unusual causes of death, each with its own unique story and scientific intrigue. From the enigmatic phenomenon of spontaneous human combustion to the cultural impact of Kuru disease, these cases remind us of the complexity and unpredictability of life. Knowledge is power, and staying informed can help us navigate the many mysteries of life and death. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more intriguing content.